Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, November 21st, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. House Democrats shift their impeachment argument against President Trump to bribery. Republicans move to subpoena Hunter Biden. The Democratic candidates face off in Atlanta. Actor Jussie Smollett sues Chicago for malicious prosecution. Uber to begin recording all rides to protect public safety. Also had the message, did any of the Democratic candidates help themselves in the debate last night? But first, House Democrats abandoning their abuse of power argument against President Trump, now claiming he bribed Ukraine officials to dig up dirt on Joe Biden. Adam Schiff telling reporters the bribery charge is the heart of his party's impeachment push. Indiana Republican Senator Mike Braun pushing back on Schiff's accusations, saying there's no way the Senate will convict based on, quote, flimsy evidence, adding his home state and most of Middle America does not support impeachment. House Republicans announcing their plans to subpoena Hunter Biden and the Ukraine whistleblower in the impeachment inquiry. Congressman Devin Nunes accusing the Democrats of blocking Republicans from investigating serious issues between the Bidens and a Ukrainian energy company. The top 10 Democratic presidential candidates on stage in Atlanta, Georgia, promoting Medicare for All, the Green New Deal, and impeachment. Rising challenger Pete Buttigieg directly targeting Bernie Sanders and his far-left proposals. According to the latest poll, Mayor Pete is now in first place in both Iowa and New Hampshire. Actor Jussie Smollett suing the city of Chicago for, quote, malicious prosecution, claiming the police department humiliated him and damaged his career. Smollett was arrested last January for staging a hate crime hoax, telling police he was attacked by white men in MAGA hats. Smollett will likely lose his lawsuit. Uber pushing new safety requirements for drivers and passengers, including recording audio during the trips. Company saying the data will be shared with law enforcement if necessary. There have been hundreds of allegations of assault during Uber rides over the past 2 years. Coming next, the message, a report card on the Democratic debate last night. Listeners to my show have VIP access to the Black Friday sales event from my friends at Wise Company. Text WISE to 29691 and you'll get a reply with the early access link. If you've been on the fence about getting prepared or are looking to update, add more, this is the best time to do it. There's no other time of year when so many of Wise products are discounted. Some are 70% off. One of the items for 9 buckets of emergency food that retails for $2,500 has been knocked down to $756. When you text WISE, you'll also get a $10 coupon code that can be used towards any item on their website. That's WISE to 29691. As always, shipping is free for my listeners. Text WISE to 29691 for ongoing automated text offers from Wise Company. Consent not required for any purchase. Text HELP for support or STOP to cancel. Message and data rates may apply. Visit wisefoodstorage.com for privacy and terms. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, a report card on the Democratic debate last night. First of all, I did not hear one difficult question from the 4 moderators, all of whom are Democrats. This is a tremendous disservice to the viewers of the debate. Second, the fix was in. Not one question or comment directed to Joe Biden about the Ukraine situation. Not one by the moderators or the other candidates. Unbelievable. Mr. Biden, as you know, is caught up in the Ukraine situation because his son Hunter was paid millions of dollars by a corrupt Ukrainian gas company while Joe Biden was vice president and dealing directly with Ukraine. If President Trump is in trouble over Ukraine, then why isn't Joe Biden being held to scrutiny? Again, not one question, so you know the fix was in. Here are the grades last night. Let's start with former Vice President Biden. I gave him a B. He still looks befuddled out there. He's not very swift. He stammers all the time, but he's candid about not being a far-left loon. He does not pander like some of the other candidates, and that takes guts because the Democratic Party right now, allied with the media, is very sympathetic to the far left. Mr. Biden not taking that tact, although, as I said, he does look a bit confused. Pete Buttigieg, the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, gets a C because he had a big opportunity last night. He could have gone after Joe Biden, did not, as I explained, and he could have defined himself in a much better way. Mayor Pete on the rise in some polls in Iowa and New Hampshire, the first two votes, so he's got a chance. But I kept waiting for him to say something memorable, and he did not. He's got the resume, Harvard, Oxford, the Navy. He doesn't have much experience, but Mayor Pete is a contender. Cory Booker gets a C as well. He is a very affable man, articulate, explains himself well. I have no idea what he's talking about. He did not distinguish himself last night. Amy Klobuchar, pretty much the same thing. I gave her a C+, articulate, looks to be honest. Senator from Minnesota has no chance. Now, Kamala Harris, the senator from California, is a different story. She is really unpleasant, hard to like. She attacked Tulsi Gabbard. I'll get into that in a minute. But I give her a D last night. She did not help herself at all. Bernie Sanders also gets a D because Bernie doesn't have anything to say. He says the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and they don't even ask him any questions anymore. Elizabeth Warren got a C, same old stuff, tax the rich, give everybody stuff. It's getting tiresome. Andrew Yang, loved the guy. Gave him an A. No chance, but he is amusing. He's up there. I admire him. Tom Steyer, the billionaire, I gave him a D. I have no idea what he's talking about. And Tulsi Gabbard, the congresswoman from Hawaii, I gave her a B. She threw it right back at Harris accusing her of being a Republican plant or something. All in all, I didn't learn very much. I watched it. I'm sorry I did. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more commentary, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. Check out my new book, The United States of Trump. Up next, something you might not know. Do you or a loved one suffer from sleep apnea and require the use of a CPAP machine? Did you know that manufacturers recommend you wash your sleep equipment every day with soap and water? Fortunately, there's an easier option. SoClean is the fast and easy way to maintain your sleep equipment. With SoClean, you just put the equipment in, close the lid, walk away. It's 100% waterless. SoClean gives you peace of mind knowing your sleep equipment is properly maintained every night. With nearly 9,000 five-star reviews, it's time to check it out for yourself. Right now, for my listeners, you can try SoClean risk-free for 30 days. Even shipping is free. So don't wait and call 1-800-520-1279 or go to SoClean.com to take advantage of this 30-night risk-free trial and free shipping. Again, that's 1-800-520-1279 or go to SoClean.com right now. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Americans have been celebrating Thanksgiving for almost 400 years. The first time in Plymouth, Massachusetts, a 3-day feast starring pilgrims and Native Americans. Abraham Lincoln made Thanksgiving a federal holiday during the Civil War, stressing the importance of family and reunion. Next week, Americans will continue the tradition, getting together for food, family, and football. That's alliteration. Remember your English class? If you are hosting, you're likely preparing a few of the classics. Statistics show more than 80% of homes will have a turkey. And 2 in 3 folks will be reaching for the mashed potatoes. Fair warning, 1 in 5 Americans now expect a gluten-free dish on the table. But America's most popular sides really depend on where you live. New Englanders love squash, In the South, mac and cheese and cornbread. Midwest, they like rolls and biscuits. Out West, salads. Not fond of carbs on the West Coast. All in all, Americans will eat 8 billion calories next week. 8 billion. About 4,000 per person. It'll take you 10 hours on the treadmill to burn that off. Now, if you're not in the kitchen, you may be on the road. 55 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more to get to the dinner table. Wednesday, the busiest travel day of the year. Drivers beware. 50,000 people are seriously hurt in accidents on Thanksgiving weekend each year. Then there are the shoppers. Last year, 165 million Americans chased Black Friday bargains, spending close to $4 billion. The average shopper shelling out $300 for Christmas and Hanukkah gifts. And here's something you might not know. While many workers have Thanksgiving Day off, it's actually the busiest time of year for the Butterball Turkey Company. Their customer service department will answer more than 100,000 questions this season, making sure you do not burn that bird. Back after this. Bill O'Reilly here with an important message. If you're a listener to this program, you may know how much I love dogs. Today, let's talk about something I care about very much. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA, and these animals need your help. This is why I have partnered up with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill, care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue operation because they care for the animals for life. They're staffed by specially trained attendants who look after the animals, providing them with water, treats, toys, and affection. For more information on Delta's tax-saving estate planning vehicles, please go to the website deltarescue.org/bill. It lays out all you need to know about growing your estate through tax savings, which can help you build the size of your estate while letting your compassion for animals live well on into the future. Donate online today at deltarescue.org/bill. That's deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.